Hello and welcome to the Python Tutorials BGS channel. Today we're going to be learning about the two most fundamental functions of Python, print and input. So starting with print, what print does is it outputs to the area you can see on this side of the screen here called the shell. So what we can do here is we can put in some quotation marks, and between those quotation marks we can put a message. And then when we press the run button to run the program, the word message, which we put in that print, will be output. Now, a unique thing that the print function is capable of doing is sticking messages together using commas. So, for example, we could put a message 1 in the print and then a comma, which, mind you, goes outside the quotation marks, and then in a different set of quotation marks write message 2. And when this is run, it will stick together those two strings, which is a process formally called concatenation. Now, the other important function here is input. And input is special because it allows the user, the person running the program, to interact with the program itself. So, at first, if we just have the input statement here, then the shell down here will ask us, well, it doesn't output anything, but that's because we haven't told it to output anything. And we can put in a message of our own this time. But what's strange is it does nothing with it. And that's because this input statement we have here is going nowhere. What we can now do here is we can make the program print the input by putting the input statement inside of a print statement. Notice how the print brackets are around the input, but the input also has its own brackets. So now, when the program is run, the shell will wait for us to type something in, and then when we press enter, it says it back to us. We can then, from there, add things to what the program outputs based on what we input. So we could add, using a comma again, the user has said, with a colon, although that's not necessary. And then when we run the program, it will ask us for an input again, silently. We will input something in, and the program will spit back out the user has said something. Here, it has concatenated the string the user has said along with the string which we have put in to the input function. To wrap things up here, I'm going to tell you which future videos this print and input they're going to link to. And it's almost all of them. These really are fundamental in Python. So these will link into episode 3, basic variables, episode 4, iteration, episode 5 and 6, selection, episode 7, functions, and yes, a much later episode, ANSI codes, episode 18. Thanks for watching.